Hey guys and girls, it's Barbie bitch. I'm going to be doing a tutorial. And that's why I can't speak, because I don't do tutorials. And everything is backwards on my camera. So my left is my right and my right is my left. Okay, what I'm doing my hair. I am two-toning my hair. I've done it before. Dark underneath, blonde on top. And let me just show you what you're going to need. And then we'll get started. And you can learn how to do your hair like Barbie. So anyway, you're going to need 2 pairs of gloves. 1 pair for the dark color. 1 pair for your blonde color. Jesus God Almighty, I can't even talk straight. Alright, you're going to need a brush. I prefer this brush over, see everything's backwards. I prefer this brush over any kind of brush there is. This is a detangler brush. They had it on as seen on TV for $19.99. And I got it for like $4 free shipping off eBay. And this thing is amazing. I've had to keep my daughter's hair short because she just doesn't like brushing her tangled hair. So I bought 2. I got 1 for me and I got 1 for her. And now we can let her hair grow out because she uses this. Okay. Baby wipes. Oh, upside down. Baby wipes for any little mess that you may have. A t-shirt or some people wrap a towel around them. I can't handle the stuff up there and, you know, my throat. So I wear a t-shirt. As a matter of fact, here. This is my I've been abducted by alien shirt. And all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Imagine that. Alright. Next you're going to need dark hair color and light hair color. So today, I have to put my glasses on for this. I am using Soft Sheen by Carson, and it's brown sugar, dark and lovely, fade resistant, rich conditioning color. Now, when you look at this box, you're going to see, there it is. You'll see an African American lady, very pretty lady, by the way. This is color for an African American lady. However, I've learned that this does not ruin my hair the way that white girl color does. This just, and the color stays a lot longer. I'm going to mix it though with Revlon, and this is a dark soft brown. Whoops. Sorry, camera's backwards. And what I'll do is I'll just mix these 2 together using a 20 volume cream, which I got it. I hate this backwards camera. I got it at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's 20 volume. 20 volume, 10 or 20 volume developer cream is good for depositing color on your hair. I prefer the 20 because it deposits the color a lot quicker than the 10. But if you have really super damaged hair and you're trying to put a color on your hair, a darker color, not a lighter color, because this is really not a lightener, I would use volume 10. The next thing I have is my Super Strength Powder Lightener by Quick White, and this is 1 pound, and I got this again from Sally's Beauty Supply. And you're not going to use all that. You're only going to use like maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons of it. I will be mixing that with level 40 volume cream. The reason I'm using level 40 is because I want to lift the color. I want my hair to go lighter for the top. So I'll use a 40. They have this in a 50, but unless you own a beauty salon or have an account with them, you can't get it because it will ruin your hair if you don't know what you're doing. Even the 40, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to ruin your hair. Alright, so I have a mixing bowl. Everything's backwards, sorry. one for blonde, one for bleaching, and the other one's for color. I also have this little handy dandy brush, which I use this. It's actually a makeup brush. It's really soft. See it? I use this for mixing my colors. You can actually buy a mixing brush at Sally's. I'm going to have to flip this camera, sorry. You could actually get the hair mixing brush at Sally's Beauty Supply or Walmart or wherever you go to get your hair stuff. And it's like a hard brush, mixing brush. And it kind of looks like this. I think it's a little bit more square. I prefer this because it just, to me, it seems like it makes the developer more smooth. And I also like using it for applying. I have two of these, by the way. What else do you need? I had a hair clip. Hair clip. Hair clip. Or hair clips. Some people like having these rubber bands if they want to section different parts of their hair. And then bobby pins, which actually these are too big. Bobby pins. I don't know if you can see them or not. For pinning your hair back. I've been doing my own hair for years. My sister and my niece own a salon, and those are my go-to girls. So, okay, we've got everything. So, okay, so let's just go ahead and start. My hair's a hot mess because I did the white girl afro over the holiday. So, you're not supposed to wash your hair right before you lighten it or color it or anything. Your hair should be dry. And as you can see, my roots are showing. See how, look at this brush. Just, wow. It just like cuts through that like butter. And my hair, it is straight as a board. I know it doesn't look like it in this video, but it is straight as a board. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing is, I'll take all this on top and about 1/4 of an inch around the back. Pull the sides down. I gotta flip this camera. It's driving me freaking crazy. Okay, so I flipped the camera. Everything you should be able to see everything in the correct direction this time. But anyway, last time, oh my God, look how much has grown out already. So my hair is naturally blonde, believe it or not. That's my natural color, which is like a sandy blonde. In the summertime, it turns almost white. The last time I did it, I wanted more of a darker tone, so I have a lot of dark here. This time, my husband likes blonde hair. I'm going to be doing pretty much this whole section right here, which you can see is blonde. I'm going to be doing that all in blonde, so I'm going to wrap that up because I don't want to get any dark color on it. And then the majority of the back, except for about 1/4 of an inch, I'm going to start right here, which I don't know if you can see how much longer. So, but you just go right around with your thumbs and pin it up because you don't want it to fall back down when you're dyeing your hair black. So basically, I'm just going to be doing about this much. Whoops. Didn't pin it very good, did I? About this much of the black. Jeez Louise, my hair just wants to keep falling down. So anyway, I will go ahead and start mixing my stuff. I don't want to force you guys to sit through this and watch the whole video because I don't know how to speed up my videos. God, my hair's getting long too. Like, and that's like to the back of my back. Anyway, so anyway, wait, I'm coming back with a tutorial. I'm not going to force you to wait. I will start mixing, getting my hair properly up and I'll come back and do a little bit of the application for you guys so you can just kind of see what's going on. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Ask a professional. Sally's Beauty Supply is great when it comes to getting information on how to do stuff. Go to a beauty shop and they're going to say, oh, you're going to ruin your hair if you do it that way. Let us do it. And, you know, I'm not paying upwards of $50 to $200 for somebody to two-tone my hair when I can do it myself. Oh my God, I just realized I have no fucking makeup. No freaking makeup on. Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. Okay, so I've already got my... It's backwards again. Sorry, I can't change the camera. My Quick White powder already in a bowl. It's very finely sifted. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's very fine. And this is not an exact science for me. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, so I pretty much can get my mixture straight. I would say don't do this unless you have specific instructions on how to do it. This is just the way I do my hair. I am not responsible for yours. So I'm starting with my 40 volume cream, which I'll mix in with the bleach until it starts to get pretty liquefied, and then I'll start mixing. And you have to be really careful with this powder. Shit, can't show it. Because it's very loose and you can breathe it in. And as you can see, it's like flopping everywhere all over my table. So anyways, once you get it mixed is when you start the application process, which will be a little bit because I have a lot in here to mix. Something I forgot to mention is after you lift your color, lift your blonde, it's actually going to come out more of a, like a, depending on your hair color to start with, like mine will come out almost white. So I have the beautiful Color Silk number 3, which is ultra light blonde, and it's backwards, I'm sorry. After I do my lift, I'll put that color on it to make it a blonde, you know, really pale blonde, and it won't look white or semi-white or whatever. So, yeah. Okay, as you can see, I have my gloves on, which I should have told you in the beginning. As soon as you start messing with any of these chemicals, make sure you have gloves on because they can burn your hands. This is pretty much the consistency that I want for the lightening. Something else I forgot to tell you, which I do, I don't know whether they do it at the salon or not, is I put a little bit of my favorite conditioner, which this is Derm Organic. It's not tested on animals, and it's backwards. I'm sorry. I'll put all the links down in the bottom. But this is enriched with rice keratin, and it's an intensive hair mask. And it's just like conditioner, so I just like to put a couple little drops in there with my bleach. And then I also like to use my Derm Organic, I can't even read it. It's a leave-in treatment. And again, I'll put the descriptions down on the bottom. These are not tested on animals. And I got a hair in my mouth. Crap. Where is it? Okay. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit of serum in there. And then I'm going to mix that up really good. And I feel how I have in my mouth. Ugh. I hate it when that happens. Shit. Alright, so we've got this good consistency here. I'm going to start putting it on, which I'm not going to force you guys to sit and watch, but just to give you an idea how I do it. I use my handy dandy little brush, and I'm doing this through the computer, so bear with me. I like to do the edges with my brush, just to make sure I don't get it anywhere it doesn't belong. And once I get the edges done, now I can't see, then I'll start putting it in using my hands. Alright, so I'm good there. I'm good here. Also, another thing you can do is, especially if this is your first try, which, like I said, I don't want to be responsible for what happens to your hair or your head, but if this is your first time or second time and you're just learning how to do this, it's a good idea to put like some Vaseline around the edges of your face, especially with the bleaching process, because it will burn your skin if you're not careful. And honestly, I'm going to say if you're going to do this, I would start with like a 20 or a 30, even just for a lift, because there is an exact science to it. I've been doing my hair for a long time, and I just know how to do it for myself. But like if I was to try to do someone else's hair, I would probably screw it up, and I don't want to be responsible for that. Even though I do some of my friends' hair, who happen to have ungodly amounts of trust in me. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and put it all on, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to put this funny little hat on, because once you put your lightener on, you're supposed to contain it with like some kind of a cap or cellophane or foil or whatever. But I have a nifty trick that I'm going to show you, and it works every time. Hi guys. So we'll be right back. As you can see, I have all my hair up. I think I got it all covered. Yeah, I did. Most people, including the beauty salons, will either wrap your hair in elastic or some kind of a foil, because this stuff, what it does is it heats up in your hair, and that's what you want it to do. You want it to heat up, because that's what is activating it and actually bleaching it. What I do is I use a bag, because it's so frickin' easy. I mean, literally, you just put it over your head, get all the air out of it, pull it to the front, and then I twist it, and voila, my head is covered that frickin' easily. Cute. No? Okay. So anyway, Jesus, that shit don't want me. So yeah, I'm going to let this process for about 10 minutes, and then I'll check on it, and then I'll process some more, and I'll check on it, and I'll process, and well, you get the idea, right? Okay, so, I will come back after, it's gotten to the level of color that I want, and show you what it looks like before I take it off, what it looks like after I take it off, and then the process of putting on the blonde, and then the dark. So, let's just fast forward through all that. Okay, so I've had it on for about 15 minutes, and it's really warm, and I checked on it, and it has processed. And it looks white to you guys because it still has that stuff on it, but it's time for me to go remove it and throw this bag away because I'm not going to use it again. I'm going to go rinse this out, and I'll be right back, and then we'll put on the pale blonde with a level 20, not 40, because we don't want to burn our hair up anymore. So let me just go rinse this out, and I'll be right back. Okay. Ready for the big reveal, I think. Oh, God. Please let there be a God. Let's hope my hair doesn't fall out with the towel. Ah! Wow! I told you this brush was amazing. Wow, I like it. I actually like this color. I don't think I'm even going to put the pale blonde on it. Because, I mean, the color's almost the same. That's so weird. Cool. I don't have to reprocess my hair. Oh, you can see these little dark spots right here is where I had the dark color before. Maybe I should put the toner on it. Oh, what the hell. Pink hair, blue hair, white hair, gray hair, black hair. Who gives a shit, right? So, okay, yeah. Like I said, my hair is straight as a board. I like it, though. I like this color. I think I do anyway. Let me turn the light on. Yeah, I do. I really do like it. Okay, so while I like this color, I'm not going to put the pale blonde on it because it's pretty much pale blonde. So my next step is to put the darkener underneath. And let me get all that mixed up and I'll come back. I just wanted to show you guys. I don't use the bottles because I like using the brush and applying with my hands so I know exactly where it's going. But this is the cream developer, which is probably a 20. It doesn't tell you in the box. So I'm just going to pour that in right here in this pink bowl. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to understand why a lot of people end up getting damaged hair when they do their own hair. This is the fade resistant rich conditioning hair color, which is this right here. And it's brown sugar. So I'm mixing that. Oops. Don't do that. So I'm just going to mix that in there. And make sure you have a trash can nearby. Now this is moisture rich conditioner, which comes with this hair color. What I do is I take half of the conditioner in the tube and I mix it with the color. So even though you've got a lot of harsh stuff going on your hair, you will have a little something in there to help condition it as you're coloring it. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and apply this off camera because I really need to be in a mirror and not using my laptop cam. So yeah, give me a few minutes and I'll come back and show you what it looks like with the underneath dyed and then process time. Okay, so this is the final product. It doesn't look blended right now because it's still wet, but I actually I actually went like this when I had the dark color on and got it mixed in with the blonde, so I ended up having to recolor just the top. And normally the bottom is, it's not really dark. It looks dark in the camera. Let me see if this works any better. It's not really that dark. It's not that much different than the regular shade, even though it looks a lot darker in the camera. It's really not. I would have left this on longer and let it get almost jet black, but because I accidentally mushed it into my blonde hair, I freaked out and didn't want to totally have to bleach out all of my hair. Because it's just not good for you. But anyway, again, I just used the bleaching powder from Sally's and 40 volume developer to lift the color, and then I just used the Revlon and that other box that I showed you. I'll put all that stuff down in the description. So I'm just going to blow dry it really fast and come back and show you what it looks like, and then I'll actually put some makeup on and show you that I actually look like a human and not an alien. Hi guys. Okay, so yeah, it's not completely dry, but for the most part it is. You can still see because it's a little crinkly and my hair is really straight. But anyway, this will give you an idea of what it looks like. And I just had my son take some pictures that I'll be attaching to the video after I put some makeup on. And and I have some makeup tutorials that I have to do too, so I'll just kind of leave links down on the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe either over there, down there, or up there, down in the description. So that's my two-tone hair. I like it. I'll let you know more. Okay, I'm getting ready to do some reviews on some makeup that I got, and I thought I would just give a little plug out to this company that I don't seem to know the name of right now. But these are advertised on TV. They're for your hair, and I'll show you how to do it in a minute, to roll your hair into a bun. They're advertised on TV. I've seen on TV. I think you get 3 in a box for $19.99. I got this for 99 cents, free shipping on eBay. And let's just get to it because it's so easy to do. So your hair's long, obviously. If you're wanting to put it in a bun, I just pull mine back. And I like my bun to be up high. I don't know why, I just do. And then take your rubber band. And again, I'm still pulling my bun up really super high. Alright. So I got my hair in a ponytail. What you do is they're kind of flexible. They've got these little, I don't know if you can see them or not, little teeth. Yeah, there you can see them right there on them. So what I do is I put the teeth part down and I pull my ponytail through. And then what you do is, don't get it caught, number one. You just pull this out to almost the end of your ponytail, not completely, and then you roll it. Just roll it down. And then it has a little, on the ends, I should have showed you already, but I didn't for some reason. It has a little clasp. And then you just pull your hair around it. You can't see it from here, dang it. Anyway, you pull your hair around it, and you have a perfect little bun. So that's that. And you can get that on eBay. Just look for bun holder or something like that. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do some airbrush foundation. This is Nutmeg by Denier. This is a sample bottle. And then also I'm going to mix the nutmeg with dark golden beige. Because I have really, really, really fair skin. And you can probably tell I've already put a little bit of concealer on before. So I'm just going to put 4 drops of the nutmeg, because you need about a total of 8 drops for full coverage. And then I'm going to do 4 drops of the dark golden beige. Alright, so I have my air compressor, which is an Aero Pixie, and there goes my phone. And I'm going to turn that up. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to back bubble what's in there. And the way you back bubble is you hold your finger over the nozzle, and you just pull back. And what that does is it just blends your color. So you don't have some that's going to be darker or lighter. So I'm going to do a little bit of this, and then, what was that? Just right back and say yes. I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do like a full tutorial. I just want to do a little bit on how I do my foundation. And this is my Aerotan Pixie, and it's at 15. Air pressure 15. So I just go around in a circle. And like if it feels like it's getting too thick, you can back bubble it again, which helps it come out. And you make sure that you keep your eyes closed, and you want to move your airbrush machine around in circles. I'm just doing a light cover today because I've got so many reviews to do, and it's not really even a review. I bought this product. Actually got it on eBay a while back, and I love it. I don't know why it's coming out shiny. Maybe it's the golden. But a really quick little thing I want to show you or tell you about is you should always keep your glasses handy, number one. But like I have a double chin because I am overweight. And a little trick that I learned is darker colors. Perfect. Darker colors down here. If you shade with that color, with a different color, which this is Orchid Plum, and I don't even rinse the cup out. I use, what foundation was just in there that I was using. And first of all, you got to shake it up really good. And I'm going to do 3 drops of Daenerys Orchid Plum. And that's going to be for shading underneath my neck, which I think it helps. I think the shadowing, like, you may not see it right now, but after I do it and then I have my hair down, I can tell a big difference. And I'm going to put my air freshener to 20. So again, you're going to back bubble. And then I just go around my jawline. And then I also do a little bit here around the hairline because it does make your face look thinner. And then I spread it off into the neck area. And when you have your pressure up this high, you're going to get a lot more product out. And like, oh, I love the smell of this stuff. And like, so anyway, like, to me it looks a little too dark, like in the laptop, but I have a mirror over here, and what I do is I take this. I got this on Google, eBay, everything's eBay, 99 cents, free shipping, and this is what they also call this an airbrush. I don't know why, but you dip it in water and it becomes buoyant and fluffs up once you put the water in it. And then once I've done my mascara, God, thank God I'm not getting paid for this one. Once I've done my foundation, I just take this wet airbrush sponge and go around like that. Make sure you get in your eyes really good. And there's another trick that I'm going to tell you guys about, but I'm going to have to wait a minute because I have to get everything in order because I'm OCD right now and nothing is in order. So I'll come right back and we'll actually, you know what, do I have my powder out? Yeah, I do. This is JoJo's Loose Powder. JoJo's Loose Powder, and it's backwards. You can get it at Walgreens or Walmart or whatever. And it's translucent, but it has here, do it this way. It has a shine to it. I don't know if you can see that or not. But what I do is I just take my brush and dab it in, and then, like, if I want to, I still like the shine, I just don't like an oily shine, and I don't know why I have an oily shine, because I have excessively dry skin, which is weird, if you ask me. And then also, you definitely want to get down in your neck area where you shaded it in, to make your face look a little bit thinner. So I think that's good. Okay, so that was a quick review or tutorial on Daenerys Airbrush Foundation. And I think we'll come back and I will teach you how to mix some of your own eyeshadows so you don't have to pay a friggin' fortune for them. And those work in all all the airbrush machines that I've used anyway. So I'll shine right here. And so yeah. Again, you can go darker or lighter. The formulas that you buy, colors, makeups that you buy from Jenner, to me, are a little pricey. I got a really good deal on these. I got like 40 in a bag for like $20 or something like that. But they're just 0.5 milligrams, and it's like 8 or 9 drops a bottle, and that's not it, because you need at least 2 drops. For if you're doing 3 different eyeshadows, you need 2 drops for the inner eyes, and then anyway, you get my drift. Okay, so this is just a little quick tutorial on how to make your lips look bigger. Mine are big because I'm a big girl. Well, no, that's not true. I mean, I used to be really skinny and I still have big lips. But anyway, we all love bigger, poutier lips. So I use, you can use any eyeshadow, eyebrow pencil, or lip liner pencil or whatever. This is from Wet n Wild, and this can be used for lips or for eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see the color or not. And I still have hair dye on my hand. But anyway, this is how I do my lips. And hair everywhere. I just line them. Just oh my god. There you go. Okay. So I just line my lips. There's like no perfect. I don't follow a perfect line, because there's nothing perfect about me. But anyway, and then at the Cupid's bow, which is this peak right here, your 2 peaks, I go just above it on each side, and then down. And again, it looks retarded right now, but after I put the lipstick on, and I'm just doing this really fast so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me do it. This is just a hot matte pink that I got from Wet n Wild. 99 cents, what do you expect? But it's a pretty color. So I just go up to my Cupid's bow and down and around. And I go to the corners of my lips, and then on the bottom, because I have this piercing here, I'll show you how to get around that. Go ahead and do that side, and then if you have a piercing, you can do a little bit of the other side, but mostly you want to put more lipstick or lip gloss or whatever, a little bit thicker on whatever side it is that you have your piercing, because you're going to have to rub your lips together. So that's how I make my lips look a little bit better. I actually have a limp. I actually have a lip plumper coming in the mail for a review. It's that, I don't remember the name of it, but anyways, you stick it to your mouth and you go, and it sucks your lips out. And the idea is to suck the blood to your lips. And they say after 2 or 3 weeks, your lips actually stay that way. But you notice a dramatic change when you use it. For the first 2 hours, your lips stay full and plump. So I'm like so super excited about doing that. So anyway, that's how I do my lipstick. And I'm going to come back and airbrush some blush on my face. Okay, so I'm going to airbrush some bronze. I can't see. Bronze rose. That's going to be my cheek color, and to outline my face. So if you're using an airbrush like I am, if you're going from a light color to a darker color, you don't have to worry about cleaning out the airbrush, because the darker color will come through. If you're going from a dark to a light, then you do need to clean it out. So, anyway, you want to shake up your blush, which is Denier Bronze Rose, which is between like a peachy and a pink color. A little bit darker, so you have to be really careful with this. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 drops. I'm going to turn my air compressor on to 15. And you guys will be able to see it better than me. But what you're going to do is you're just going to rock the cradle. When you rock the cradle, when you want product to come out, you'll rock and push down. Go. It's a really pretty color. It's really light. And if you're too high on your compressor, don't worry about too much product. Like if it feels like it's getting clogged, you want to bubble it a little bit, backflow it. But I don't feel like enough product's coming out, so I'm going to turn it up to 20. There you go. And then I'm just going to go around my face a little. Like I said, the darker colors are great for shadowing. So if you have anything in your airbrush after you do your blush, then just go around and do some shadowing if you want to. Alright, so okay, I'm going to use Denier's Barely Pink. When you start with your eyeshadow, you should always put your lighter colors on first, and darker colors on second. In my opinion, anyways, that's the way I do it. And I'm going to airbrush the Barely Pink on, but I have some metallic colors that I want to tell y'all about, so I'm going to be brushing those on. But I wanted to show you really quick how you airbrush your highlighter on. And you can actually, you know, before I start doing that, because I always skip this step and forget about it, and then I go, oh no, I forgot to do it. Oh, here it is. Before you put your eyeshadow on, you need some kind of a primer, something to make it stick, even though it's airbrush eyeshadow. So what I do is I use, woo, and it's going to be backwards. This is Color Tattoo 24 Hour, and this is the Pearl. It's backwards, sorry guys, but it's Color Tattoo by iStudio 24 Hour. And it's number 5, Too Cool, which is, it's like a pearly white. So normally I use a brush, but I don't, maybe I do. No, I don't have one handy at the moment. So I'm just going to do this with my finger really fast. And you just need a little tiny bit. And you want to go over your whole eye, including your brow. Just a little tiny bit. And I'll do the other one. I like putting a little bit because it is shiny. I like putting a little bit extra in the corner of my eye. And it just kind of makes it pop. I don't know why, it just does. Okay, so I got that done. Alright, so we're going to go back to our airbrush. And this is Denier's Barely Pink. And it's really barely pink. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 drops into the airbrush. And we're going to set my compressor at 5. The reason you want to set a lower pressure on your compressor if you're airbrushing your eyes is because if it's any higher than that, it feels like you're sandblasting your eye. So that's why. So again, I always back bubble, even if I'm not mixing colors, I always back bubble. So I'm going to use my mirror while you guys can see me through the computer. So I just start out rocking the cradle. See how I rock the cradle? Like this. And when I want product, I pull it all the way back. And I like my brow in the corner of my eye to be super bright. I don't know why. I just do. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two eyes, but I'm going to the other eye now. And I usually go over my whole eye with the light color. If you use the rocking technique that I'm using, it's really hard to mess it up. I mean, you can still mess it up, obviously, but and I'm out. So I think I have enough on anyway. So let me go ahead and turn that off. I'm probably going to go ahead and put a darker color on and then just foil over it. So what color? I have some really, Daenerys got beautiful colors, but I have a little trick that I'll show you guys at another time to make your own airbrush cosmetics, because Daenerys is so expensive. Actually, you know what? I can show you right now. After I get this top off here. Okay. That didn't taste good. Okay, I mixed up some of my own color. These are, now I get purple everywhere. These are tattoo inks, and I don't know the name, the brand, because I got them on eBay, and it's written in Chinese or Japanese or something. This is a purple color, and I bought these little containers. They're clear when you get them, and I get little beads. You can hear. Get some like little ball bearings, 3 or 4 per bottle, and I take the color that I want. I put it in this bottle, and I take a mixture of glycerin and witch hazel or rose water. Most people just use sterilized water. I like using the witch hazel and the rose water because it dries faster. But this is a mixture of witch hazel and glycerin. So what I do is I just put my color into this bottle. So it's 1 part color, 3 parts glycerin and witch hazel or rose water or sterilized water. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, I've already got my color mixed up here. So I want to do a foiling effect, but I want to put a little bit of color on first. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 3.5 drops of the purple. And remember, I'm going from light pink to dark purple, so I don't have to clean out my airbrush. Alright. So I'm going to back bubble on this because we want to make sure that everything is mixed up really good in there. Alright, so this is me. I'm just going to do the corner of my eyes and maybe just a little bit right in here. And we're going to use the rocking technique. And you can see how fast that color comes out. And it's so vibrant. I love that color purple. This is more of a party color. So now I have purple where I want it. Wow, that's good. it as good as I can. But anyway, I have the purple on. And now I'm going, this will be my first time I'm going to be doing it with you guys. I'm going to be doing what they call foiling. And basically it's a metallic color over your eyeshadow, or you could just use it by itself as a color, because they do come in different colors. So let me just clean out my airbrush and I'll come right back and we'll start doing. Okay, so while the foiling effect didn't go the way I planned, I had bought these new products. There's a total of 8, and I got them from the craft store, and they're called Perfect Pearls, and they come in like some really amazing colors, and they're really metallic-y, real shiny, and very pretty. But they're not the foil effect that I wanted, so I went ahead and just put it on, and here we are. I like my eyes to look big, and I have small eyes. So what I do is I take a little bit of white underneath my eye. Make sure if you're using powder underneath your eye that your brush, your tip of your brush is a little wet, because otherwise that stuff will flake off into your eyes. So I just take a little bit of white under my eye. And I pull it in and down. And down. And that does help with making your eyes a little bit darker. So now I need some eyeliner, and I'm not good with the liquid eyeliner, so I'm going to be using probably a gel. This is my gel eyeliner pen, brush, gel eyeliner brush. Where is, actually, you know what? This is a perfect time to show you some of the stuff that you can do. I have a gel, here it is. This is by MAC eyeshadow gel, and I love it. It's not really a gel, but it's nice and moist. And I've had it for 3 months, and I've hardly ever used any of it, and it's not a powder, it's a gel or whatever. So what I do is I just dab my brush, and then I wipe it off, and then I take the lid and do like this, because this stuff is like super strong, and you don't want to put too much on at one time. So I start at the bottom, at the corner of my inner eye, and got in as far as I possibly can without touching my eyeball, and then do it again on the other eye. Why is it that when we're doing our eye makeup, mascara, eyeliner, it's like our mouths are like, I don't get that. I never could figure out why I do that. Does anybody else do that? If you do, leave me a message down in the comments. And then also I go on the top eyebrow. Right there, that part of the eye. And you can do it, like, I'm not a perfectionist, I just like slather it on, you could probably tell. But you can do it however far over you want. I don't like the top to go that far over. And you could even pull it out and make it a little bit of a cat eye if you wanted to, which I don't normally do a cat eye, but that's kind of a cat eye. So let's just do this one and bring it in and out a little bit. Let me go ahead and take it to the inside of the eyeliner. See what I mean? And I always bring it down a little bit to give it more of a little bit of a dramatic look. If you put too much on, you're going to look like Catwoman. Which is what I look like right now. Because I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm just trying to rush through doing a tutorial. Normally, like, because I have purple eyeshadow on, I would take a purple purple shadow powder, and I would do like a dark purple eyeliner over top of the black eyeliner, but I just don't have time to do it today. So the next thing I'm going to do is my my eyelashes, and like I have no eyelashes, none. So I use this amazing product, and it's called Double Extend. Again, it's backwards, sorry. And it's made by L'Oreal, and it's super, super cool. One end is, this is your volumizer. You put this on your eyes. I have to put on like 3 or 4 layers for it to work, and then after you're done, there's your mascara. Sometimes I use a different mascara. I have a couple that I like. I like the volumizer. It's 1 and 2, so it actually has one top, which is 1 for like your bottom lashes. You put that back on, and then it has another top like that. I like that one, and then I super duper rooper love, I don't particularly like this mascara. It's NYC Skyrise, but I do love the comb. So I'm going to start with putting on the process of putting on the lash thickener, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. And then you have to, it takes like 5 minutes because you have to let it dry. So okay, so I don't know, you could probably see that my eyelashes are white. That's like my 3rd application, so I'm going to do 1 more just because I want super, super long lashes. And again, this thing with my mouth, I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm the only person that does it, and if I am, I don't know why. And you know what? I have totally forgotten about putting black mascara over the white, and walked out of my house this way one day. Can you imagine? People are looking at me like I was freaking crazy, and I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? And then I get home and my daughter says, Mom, your eyelashes are white. You're getting gray. No. Alright, so this is the worst part of doing my makeup. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty thick. Crazy Barbie. Top and bottom's pretty thick. So let that dry, and then I'll come back and put some mascara on. Oh, okay. So I've already started with the mascara. I still don't understand why I hold my mouth open when I'm putting on mascara, but I do, and I don't know why. But I almost forgot that I was doing this on video, and that's why my mascara is pretty much already done. I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, it makes for some really long lashes. Now I do wear false eyelashes. I have some right here. I actually have hundreds of pairs of these, and I will have to be doing reviews on them because they are products that were sent to me to do a review on. I just don't have time to do those reviews today. So that's pretty much it. I do have a little lipstick trick that I'm going to do, but it'll be in the next video, and I'll attach it to this one because I did like 5, 6, 7, 10 reviews. I haven't done 10 reviews. All I did was my foundation, my blush, my mascara, or eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara. That's 5. Lipstick, 1. Lipstick, 6. Oh my god! I don't have any eyebrows. Should I put eyebrows on? Okay, I think I need to put eyebrows on. Okay, so I'll be right back and I'll show you how to do that. Even though I did my hair, I am a natural blonde. As you can see. My eyebrows are pretty much non-existent. Even there's hair there, but there's really not any eyebrow that I can speak of. So anyways, again, I have a little tiny brush. These are not like anything spectacular. I mean, I got like a pack of 20 different brushes off of eBay for like $5. I am I don't like to spend money on myself. I can spend money on anybody else 24/7 all day long, and it doesn't bother me a tad bit. But the minute I spend a penny on myself, I'm like, that's why I buy everything on eBay, because you can't return it, right? But like if I go to Walmart and try to buy something for myself, but before I get back to my car, I'm going, I really don't need this. And then I go back in and I return it, and then I get something for somebody else. But anyway, that's not why you're here. So I have this little brush, and there's actually there's several ways you can do this. You can use, if you want, you can use a liquid, which I just normally put a couple drops there, and then I dab it on my brush on it, and then I draw my eyelashes or eyebrows on. Or you can use a powder, and I'm using, it's called Brow Fix, and there's actually 3 shadows in it. There's a darker, a medium, and then it's almost white actually, and that's, I think, for like making mistakes or whatever. But it's Brow Fix Brow Kit made by Milani, and I don't know if that's Teresa Giudici's daughter from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, but the name sounds so familiar. So anyways, make sure your brush is damp. Dip it in a little bit of water, tap it on your hand, and I always do the medium. Just get a little bit on your brush. And I'm going to try to do this. Well, no, I'm not going to. I was going to try to do it with just the computer, but I can't. So I have to use this. I usually start right here, and I go up. Oh, and that's a dark. Ooh, that's too dark. Way dark. Anyway, go up, and then I come over to the other side, because I'm going to try to make sure that they're even. And I go up like a straight, because I like the pointed eyebrow. And then I just spread it out. And like I have this piercing here, so I just go right in between that. It actually lifts up. I can go right in between it. And then the same with the other side. And it's just like that easy. All of a sudden I have eyebrows. And I don't usually spend much time, can't you tell, on makeup, because too much other stuff to do. But like if you get it too dark, my hefty defty sponge, I take this and I go up. I just pull up that brow with this little sponge. It lightens it up, but not too light, and it also evens it out. So there you go. And I guess the last thing we're going to do today is a little lipstick trick that I learned. So let me get everything ready, and that'll be in the next tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to do this cute little lipstick trick that I learned with Perfect Pearls, which I actually bought these because I thought they were going to be good for foiling, eye foiling. I just like vibrant, shiny stuff. That's just me. What color is this anyway? This is like I want to say it's like a burnt orange. Perfect Copper. Copper. Perfect copper. Made by Perfect Pearls. And it comes in a set of 4 different colors. And you can get these at just about any craft store. I got these from Joann's, but I know Michael's Crafts also sells them. For a 4-pack, it is a bit pricey, in my opinion. I think it's like $18 or $17.99 for 1 pack with 4 different colors. And it comes with, it's called Perfect Medium, which these are not made as a cosmetic. But like I said, I don't like to spend a lot of money. So I go online and I research stuff and find out what products are made of, whether you should or could use them on your skin. So anyway, you can use the Perfect Pearls powder, but you cannot use the Perfect Medium because, for one, it smells like crap, and for 2, it's not for skin. And anything that you see me make or talk about making, if you do this at home, that's your problem, not mine. I would say if you're going to do that, always test it on your skin 24 hours prior to using a full application of any kind of product. Even if it's a product that you bought at a store, let's just throw out a name like, let's say, Revlon or Sephora. Any new product you're putting on your skin, you should always test it. And the best place, I think, to test is on this part of your wrist, which I have a tattoo there. That's for my daughter Laura, and that's for my son John. But anyway, I think that's like the closest thing that you're going to get to your face. So that's why I test there. But anyway, I want to show you how to use this Perfect Pearls as a lipstick. Again, glycerin is amazing, but this one, I have this one mixed with witch hazel, and witch hazel, it's got a weird taste to it, and I wouldn't recommend putting it on your lips. Eyeshadow maybe, lips no. So again, I have my handy dandy brush, and I'm just going to dip it in a little bit of water. And what I did is I shook it up really good before I opened the lid to make sure that there was some on the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush that has a little bit of water on it. Am I recording? Okay. And I'm just going to dab it around my lid and then apply. I love shiny colors. Oh, I love it. That's a pretty color. And if you're applying it the way that I am, with just a little bit of water, actually I probably wouldn't do that. Normally I wouldn't do that, but that's all I've got handy right now. I would probably use Vaseline because I'm pretty sure that once this dries, it's going to feel weird on my lips. But, oh wow, it's so pretty. I love it. So, the next thing I want to show you really quick, and then I'm done for the day, and then I'm going to go watch football with my husband. Not really. But it sounded good. Clean off your brush. Just to get a little pop on your lipstick or lip gloss or whatever. Same thing. I'm using a whiter color. And I'm just mixing it around the top with a little bit of water. I'm going to go right in the center of my lip. Just draw a little line. And then right at the Cupid's bow.
Hold it. Offense number 78. Taking out a penalty. Complete first down.
there you have it. And you could do that with any color, to be real. So, I think I'm done. So, I think I need to clean all of my brushes. Always, 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 always clean your stuff. Otherwise, you're going to get an eye infection or a lump on your throat, or your eyeball's going to fall out. Your hair's going to turn orange. Always clean your brushes, always clean your brushes, always clean your brushes. And the best way to do that is boil them. First of all, wash them with soap and water. And then boil some hot water and drop them in there for a good 15 minutes. Sterilize them and then dry them off with a nice little towel, or like I do, like this. I just pop them like this and get the water out of them. So that's pretty much it. I guess I'll just come back and take my hair down. And okay, so pretty much this is my look for the day. Just chilling at the house with my husband and my kids, which happens to be my favorite thing to do in the whole world. So I guess it'll be 8-9 videos, and I'll throw them all together as one, and then I'll also post them as separate videos, because I did a lot of stuff today. I did the lips, the eyes, so yeah, definitely. So anyway, that's it for today, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow, because I still got a lot of reviews to do, right? You gonna help me tomorrow?
Yeah.
You sure? You wanna come in and say hello to everybody?
Hi.
Say hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Shaw Skank Redemptions. Give me a kiss. I love you.
You too.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure.
You should be sure.
I can't see you.
You should be sure.
Do it in the camera. It's so cute.
You should be sure.
I love this girl. I love this girl. What's your name?
Cassie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
Angel.
is.
It's Cassie with stars in her eyes. Look, she's got stars in her eyes. Show. Get up there close. Show them. She's got blue stars in her eyes. Am I crazy? I'm not! I try so hard to be crazy! Why can't you just say I'm crazy?
Did you not?
I love you. I said I love you! Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe up there, down there, over here. Where else could they subscribe? Oh, you can subscribe on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, my blog. Where else?
I don't know, Bluetooth or something.
Bluetooth.
It's like a little thing.
Bluetooth is for your phone.